know this made your guys little, the cockles in your heart that are bleeding Christmas music. This made your peepees stiff a little bit. All right, this Monolith. All right, the thing we talked about last podcast. All right, this is mysterious metal-like thing that it's a triangular. Is it a square? Anyway, so it was found in Utah. Now it's been found in Romania. The same day one was reported missing in Utah. I saw there was one in California just a week ago after the one in Utah. It's been taken down. I guess this kind of reiterates the fact. Now, what I do want to say before I turn the mic over to you two, because you're going to tell me it's aliens. Let's see here. Oh, there was okay. Before I share my screen, it's confirmed. This guy said that. Darn it. Yes, confirms that the monolith was moved by humans. Have you guys seen that?
I did see something. Yeah,
it baffles officials and adventures when it appears and swiftly disappears in remote Utah deserts. Was removed by 4 men, not aliens, as many around the world might have hoped. A group of friends who were photographing the monolith captured the removal last Friday night and shared the images on Instagram. As the men walked off with the pieces, one of them said, "Leave no trace." I'm going to assume that this here is the work of the conspirators or the government who doesn't want to know that aliens are here in order to cover up what happened in Utah.
How dare you? You know, I am a critical thinker as well, and everybody knows that the reason the one got placed in Romania the same day that the one in Utah was removed is because the aliens were angry with the humans that took down their sacred monolith inside of Utah. So yes, human beings definitely removed the Utah monolith, but we still don't know who erected or what erected the new monolith now residing in Romania. Because I gotta tell you, man, that's a pretty quick build. That's a pretty quick fabrication and installation to have it go up like the instant it's removed in Utah. Now, the one in Utah is just a bunch of granola assholes who don't want people, hey, man, you're stalking my spot, man. Because apparently there were 70 cars full of people waiting to make the trek down to see the monolith. And so rather than have people that never ventured out into nature before to bask in its almighty glory, they wanted to remove it because it's not supposed to be here, man. Leave nothing behind, man. So fuck those guys in Utah. Gave people an excuse to go out and enjoy the great outdoors.
Yeah, even photographer douche who I guess saw people take it down, even fucking self-deprecated on himself at the end of his own article. He was like, I'm a piece of shit because I was one of those people that went out and hurt Mother Earth because of the monolith. Fucking hate hippies. But anyway, like fucking Murr said, yes, humans took down the thing. Yeah. Well, yes, Wes, humans have the capability to destroy metal.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew that prior to this, but we can, and somebody did. Now, is that the equivalent of us flying that helicopter with lights on it on Independence Day up to the fucking alien ship and then getting zapped? Possibly. Did we just possibly piss them off? Maybe. Maybe we should stop touching metal monoliths that appear in the fucking ground. We don't know if it's aliens or not, but I know one thing is that if it is aliens, they're not going to like humans fucking with their shit. Even if
Agreed.
It is in fucking some remote, beautiful canyon that shouldn't be touched by fucking man-made objects. Fuck them.
This has a very similar feeling to crop circles. Now, if you guys recall, crop circles were supposed to be the work of aliens. These very intricate, very well-crafted, designed crop circles. Look, oh my God, it's aliens. And then a couple dozen guys came out and said, yeah, that's us. We're doing this. And he said, no, those are people lying. Aliens still did this.
Obviously, you don't know your history of crop circles because there were.
I know my history of crop dusting. Crop circles, little shaky, but go ahead.
there were apparently crop circles that were unexplained, and then there were scientists that were doing research on the crop circles. And as people started to find out that these scientists were doing research on crop circles, these two jackwagons that you're speaking of then went out and started making very intricate crop circles to throw them off and to be dicks about it. And so no one ever really figured out where the original crop circles came from. But then they found out that there were copycat crop circle makers out there. Probably, like, I'll admit, the Romanian monolith is probably a copycat thing. But there was like this initial phenomenon that was then recreated and then laughed at and mocked by gentlemen such as yourself moving forward through history, which then in turn stops real scientists from investigating unexplained phenomenon, much like the Bigfoot phenomenon that we've talked about in the recent past.
Oh, so crop circles originally were made by aliens. You're still holding out on that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. That's fine.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say yes.
And
I'm gonna say there are craft that land in fields and make circles, and we can't explain it because we haven't explained the UFOs yet.
Gotcha. And the big circles lead to a smaller circle with a little hallway. All crafts are like that, right? They have a little little walk pad that Bobcat Goldthwait gets from pod 1 to pod 2.
It's entirely possible. Let me ask you a question, Wesley. Okay. Do you know the engineering specs of fucking interstellar fucking vehicles?
Here we go. The burden of proof is back in my court to explain something that's unexplainable. Gotcha.
Why is it in our court, sir?
We're the dicks because you just mocked us for a good 45 seconds straight without taking a breath. Okay, I got you. All right, understood.
Okay,
Thank you.
Mur, you did post a good story today where the UFO has now briefed. Hold on, do you have it?
Yeah, I can find it.
I do, but it's littered with ads now. Okay, on Wednesday, the debrief's Tim McMillan gave us the most detailed look yet at the Pentagon's ongoing research of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, or what the government refers to as unidentified aerial phenomenon. Publicly announced earlier this year, then we went over that. Then he says, hold on. I can confirm the accuracy of McMillan's story, the previously unreported Navy UFO encounter in late 2019, and his description of task force intelligence reports from 2018 to 2020. And the government has been unable to positively identify the UFOs recorded on video by naval aviators in 2004 and 2015. Now they have them. I see this. Yeah, this looks like it's an F-15 video. What's the significance of this?
The significance of that is that if there was another governmental agency outside of the United States that had that kind of technology, they would probably be dangling it in front of our faces saying, ha, 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 mutually assured destruction, my ass, come get some. And they're not doing that. We don't have it, and it's not ours, so we're trying to figure out what the fuck it is. And because we don't know what it is, we have to explain it as UFOs. And we're finally admitting that there are craft that we can't explain, their propulsion systems. They don't seem to be human-made, so what are they? And maybe they sometimes land in the high hills of Scotland and make circular patterns when their engines fire up and turn off.
Well, they also drop these very metallic-looking 2x4s, or even larger. Actually, they're about usually 3 to 4 feet tall, and something like that size in circumference, right? In remote areas, monoliths, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible. What? I don't understand your question, Wesley. I feel like you expect so little from the unknown that you ask these wild questions. You know what I mean? Yeah, this could be this could be tracking beacons. They could have just that could be the equivalent of them fucking getting rid of all of their fucking bathroom excrement, and that just comes out as a giant fucking metal triangle. You don't know? We have no idea.
Listen, if we're going to discover that that's what this is, and aliens have made contact with us, and that's their 3-foot metallic-looking poop that manages to solidify and land in the ground upright and stay thus, I'm all about that. I think that's great.
Maybe it's their Wi-Fi and we're fucking with it. And the last thing you want to do is fuck with alien Wi-Fi because they can't communicate. You want to see an old man come down the stairs because the internet doesn't work? An old man with a ray gun and fucking nuclear physics technology that can't be explained? Yeah, piss that guy off. See what happens.
Oh God.
And the aliens refer to it as alien Wi-Fi, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, it's
what else
human
is it
human
called?
Wi-Fi, and to us it's just Wi-Fi. Aliens, they say, "Hey, it's alien Wi-Fi." Yeah. Okay.
100%.
Definitely. Yeah.
We finally agree on
They're
something.
different frequencies.